Talk to Me. How do I feel about this movie? As a person who went in completely blind, let's just say this was me before the movie, and this was me after the movie.
Don't try to talk me out of it. I'm sure it's completely... Nope, never again. Nope, no thanks, thank you, nope.
What is up, Movie Masters? Welcome back to a new video. Today we are reviewing A24's latest horror film, Talk to Me. Talk to Me is about when a group of friends discovers how to conjure spirits by using an imbibed, however you say that, hand. They become hooked on the new thrill until one of them unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. Basically, it's about a hand you can talk to the dead with, and then when something goes wrong, they won't be able to control it anymore. Basically, that's what I could say without giving you spoilers. I went in this movie completely blind. All I knew is that people were saying it's a good film, it's original, one of the best of the year. I was wanting to see Strays instead, but the problem was that my mom and my sister wanted to see Talk to Me. They were going to go see it by themselves. I was going to go see Strays by myself, but because I'm 16, I'm not of age to see it by myself. So I just went in the theater, Talk to Me instead, and I wanted to see that too. So I didn't mind. I was interested in seeing this movie. Never really went into a horror movie completely blind, so that was new. And I gotta say, after seeing the movie, I'm never going into another horror movie blind. That was God. This is also me, by the way.
I don't feel safe.
Now, in my opinion, I think there is definitely a lot of people out there that's going to be like, I love this film, I like this film, I crave this film, I need more, this was amazing. But for me, personally, a person like me who doesn't really like being scared, and yet they like to watch horror movies, for a person like me, this was a movie where I don't think I'm going to watch this again. I mean, maybe I'll watch the movie, but whenever these parts comes up, I'm going to be like, oh, heck no. Turning my head now. So basically what I'm going to do for you guys here is give you guys my full-on review of this movie, tell you guys what I thought about the movie, what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like, what I thought was a mix, could have been better, and then at the end I'm going to give you guys a full-on rating of this movie, if it should be avoided, if it should be rent or streamed now, watch in theaters, owning, or a god tier film. Basically a film that you can watch anytime you want and always have a good time with it. That's basically what I'm gonna give you guys right here, my rating for it. I have actually, for once in my life, I made notes on this movie, and I'm gonna read out to you guys my positives, mixed, and negatives, and then my stars, whatever. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Go check out my new channel, Ranked. Go check out my friend Princer, and his new channel, Princer Movie Reviews. His first review has been Strays. I'm going to try to get him to see Talk to Me and make a review on that. I will be interested in seeing his opinion on it. And like and subscribe, check out my friends the filmers, link in the description below. Check out my social media, link in the description below. And if you haven't already, go see Talk to Me. Because this is a non-spoiler review, but I do plan to make a spoiler review. Don't know when, but eventually I will get to a spoiler review. I'm always going to do that with my movies, but because it takes time. It takes time, especially because I'm a 16-year-old in 11th grade and I have a life, so it's hard to do all this stuff. But enough of me talking, let's get into this Talk to Me review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do me a favor. I need you guys to talk to me in the comments below. Ow! Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I was just howling right now. Because guess what's coming next month? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Next month is Halloween, baby. So that means it's time to ditch this jacket and put on something more Halloween-y style. As you all know, October is Halloween season, and people have certain names for it. Some people call it Hallow-Scream. Some people call it, Screaming? That's a good one, I guess. Some people call it Spooky Mama Month. Looking at you, 3C Films. But for me, I like to call it Halloween. Give me a break, okay? It was the best I can come up with. That's original. So to celebrate Halloween month, we got something spooky theme for each and every one of my channels. Almost each and every one of my channels. For the G.C.A. Studios channels, we got horror movie video reviews from the past. We're going to be reviewing all Child's Play films. Once again, spoiler reviews this time because it's taking up way too much storage on my phone for the past year. We're gonna hopefully be reviewing some other horror films too. We're gonna be talking about my horror movie ideas and show ideas, and finally gonna get into the creeps. It's taken a while. It's been taking a while. It's been a journey, honestly. And we're gonna review some other horror movies too, so look forward to that. For our Master Reaction channel, we got a lot of stuff coming. We're gonna be reacting to Black Badger, different types of people on Halloween. We're gonna be reacting to some Aaron Fraser Master's Halloween song. We're gonna be reacting to some Halloween songs. We're gonna be reacting to some spooky stuff. We got a lot planned for that channel. Did a great job last year, not me. For Gage Gaming, we're gonna both be playing some horror games. Five Nights at Freddy's, baby. For my new channel, Ranked, we're gonna be ranking horror icons and horror movies. For my Gage Master channel, we're gonna figure that out. I don't really upload a lot. Maybe some talk. We got some talk. And then for Musical Man, we're gonna try to create some horror songs. No beat though. I don't know how to make a beat. Maybe horror parodies, maybe. We got a lot planned for Halloween month this year, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I will be planning to do. Because summer was kind of a disappointment for me. I had so much planned, and a lot of it couldn't come true. Let's hope it doesn't happen again for Halloween this year. And guys, like, subscribe to get notified once I upload, and that month comes around, so you know wherever I upload videos. Really like this video, subscribe to this channel, go check out my friends, the filmers, you can see below, and I'll see you all for this spooky month. And now back to the video. First off, starting off with the positive, the stuff that made me go, I like this. This is nice. So for the first positive, I'm gonna say that this is not something that's gonna be big or crazy or wild like Child's Play, Scream, It, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween. It's not gonna be wild like that. It's one of those movies you can pop onto the TV, hang out with your buddies, and you can just, once the scene comes up, you can be chatting with them, and once the scene comes up, you'll be like, yo, dude, did you see that? Oh my god! That's what this movie is. It's not something that's gonna be big in the future, like, I freaking love Talk to Me. You can be like that, but you're probably not gonna get a franchise out of it. Though they could make more movies on it, I will say that. They can make more. It's just not gonna be one of those big ones. Anyway, starting off with the positives now, the positives of the film itself, the chemistry of the characters. I think, whenever you put teenagers in horror movies, I think you're always going to get some dumb things happening, because teenagers in horror movies are so freaking stupid. They are so dumb. They're always like,
hey guys, let's mess with this demon-possessed thing. I hear it's going to be a lot of fun. And, cool and awesome.
Because let me tell you, I'm a teenager. I'm 16 years old. And if I was one of those characters in a movie, as soon as they showed me a hand or whatever it can do, I'm like, peace guys, and I am out the door. I am running, and I'm never coming back. This is exactly what I said to my mom as soon as we left the theater. I was like, if my friends ever was doing this and I was in the room with them, I would leave. I would never talk to them again, never touch them again, and never be around them again. They would be on their own because I'm never hanging out with a person who messed with a demon and got out of there. Nah, forget that. You never know what can happen. But yeah, the chemistry with these characters. I was getting off topic. Let me get back to that. The chemistry between these characters, it's really interesting. The way they're there for each other. And two of the characters, I was like, oh, they're so gonna die. I don't like these characters. And, you know, there is a part in the movie, and then they actually, it's like they actually care, is what I was seeing. And I was like, okay, you got some heart, you got some heart. And then, just like, no spoilers, just like, these characters, the chemistry between them, it was so genuine, so good, and it's kind of like how a teenager would hang out with another person, like, yo, what's up, man? Hey, try out this demon possessed thing, or whatever. What I'm trying to say is, the chemistry is on point. I think it's really true. And they did a good job with that, so thumbs up for that part. Thumbs up for that part. The next positive I want to talk about is the story. The story between all the characters. Like, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much of the story, but it's kind of confusing for me, but I'm going to say that it was nice. It was nice. The way they handled the drama between our main character and some story in the past. I'm not going to get into anything specific because of spoilers. But I will say, the way they handle this drama between her and something else, they did it. They did it good. They did a great job. One scene, I was like, wait, what? You know, as soon as they said something, I was like, oh my gosh. Because let me tell you, I was not really thinking about what was going to happen really with this, like, backstory of the character. I was just like, I'm here for the movie. Show me the movie. I regret saying that now. Come on, talk to me, movie. Talk to me. Never mind. Anyways, back to the story. The story, it's really good. The way they do it. I was definitely confused in a lot of parts of the story, but the way they wrap it up and try to explain it, I'm like, okay, you know what? You got a thumbs up. That was a good story. It could have been better, of course, but, you know, I think they did a good job, so I'll give them a positive for that. Another thumbs up for the story. And something about me, I don't like jump scares. I absolutely hate jump scares so much. I hate getting scared like that. I don't find what's so fun about that. And yeah, I went into a horror movie. Probably not the best idea I've done. But it is a horror movie, so whenever it comes to scares, and they do scare me, a good job with it, then that makes it a positive. Even though I hate being scared, I'm coming into a horror movie, so I should be expecting this. I should be knowing this. So if the scares are actually scaring me and making me go, then that's a positive. It's no negative. So, and that's what they did. That's what they did. As a person who can't do horror a lot, bad horror, what they did with the horror in here, like, it's not, like, you're probably expecting, going into this movie, expecting there's going to be a big body count. There's going to be these cliches they've done before, and there's going to be this same story we've already seen 3 times now, or 5, or however many times they've done this. We have been seeing so many horror movies do this. They're just going to do that, probably. Let me tell you, you're probably going to try to figure out the movie, but probably halfway through you're going to be like, wait, what? You're probably going to get confused like me, and you're going to leave like, huh, that was surprising.
Did not see that coming.
You're gonna be surprised, and whenever this one scene, I'm not gonna spoil anything, I gotta get into specifics, but whenever this one scene happens, it's gonna stick with you for the movie, and that's what it did for my family. I watched a review and it was like there's gonna be this one scene that's gonna stick with you for the movie. It's gonna be scary. It's gonna be gruesome. It's gonna be yeah. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm looking out for that scene. I'm looking out, and because I didn't think it through, because I went in this movie blind, every time something scary could have been happening, I was like, because I don't know if it's a scene. I don't know if it already passed or not. But once it came on the screen, I looked away instantly and just looked next to me and saw my mom and my sister Leah's reactions, and I was just like, oh my god, because I could hear what was going on. And afterwards, my mom whispered in my ear what happened. I was like, oh my god. I could not look at it. I could not look at it. And there were some parts where it was like, oh gee, like the beginning. No specifics again, but it did get me scared. I was like, oh, we just came in the theater. So back to what I was saying. The scares, they were good. They were done good. It's not like quiet and then no, it's like this suspense building that makes it scary at the end. And then on that one scene, it's gonna haunt you for the rest of the film, and you're gonna be like on the edge of your seat, like, oh Lord. And speaking of suspense, the final positive I have for this movie is the suspense. Like the way they build up the suspense. Like the beginning, I don't remember a lot of music that was actually at the beginning. And whenever a horror movie does that, it just kind of has that silence, and then the actions that the characters are doing, it kind of makes it more scarier because you're like, huh. No, there's no really mood of the music. If there's a mood of music, you're gonna be like, oh wait, this is scary music. Something scary is about to happen. Or if it's cheery music, like, oh, this is fun. You know, so when there's no music, you're like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. Because you have no idea what you're in for because there's no tone of the music, there's no specifics. So you're just gonna be like that, and you're just gonna be watching like, I wonder what's about to happen. You're really gonna have to pay attention to the character's actions, I'll tell you that. And the scares really only work because of the way they build the suspense. Like, that was good. In the ending with the suspense and everything leading up to the actual ending too, it's suspenseful, and I'm just like, ooh, nice job. And actually, final positive, this could have been like a 2-hour movie and dragged out to it. There could have been moments that dragged out the film. It could have been one of those recent, almost 3-hour films that are going over 2 hours. But now it's one of those 1.5-hour films. We don't get a lot of those anymore. They're usually 2 hours, I see. And I'm usually seeing, and they didn't drag out anything. It was like straight to the point. And whenever these characters were useful, they were useful, and then boom, they're gone. And yeah, it's 1 hour and 30 minutes long, and you know, I think it did its job, and it didn't drag out anything. So they did a good job with that too. But there's some stuff I'm thinking, oh, that was good, and then on the other hand, I'm like, but was it though? Was it really good? So this is the mix. The thing I think is good, or not really that good, but could have been better. You know, they were fine, they just could have been done better. Starting off with characters, because like I said at the beginning, the chemistry with the characters, really genuine, really good, they did a good job with it. But the characters themselves, 2 of them, I was just like, ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait, and I can't wait to see your death scene, because you are gonna die. I think that, and I feel like I know that in my brain. You are going to die. But you know, they get better. But there's like this scene. Once a scene happens, they actually are like human characters. Like, oh my gosh, I hope he's alright, and they're trying to help. They're not one of those cliche characters. They're just like, oh, something bad's happening. Oh well, peace. Good luck. No, they actually stayed with the main characters. And, you know, they did it for a while. But there was a part where once they were useful, they were gone. They disappeared, vanished. Bye-bye, never seeing them again. And, that was just a mix for me. Like, I don't know if they're good or bad, but really I could have just used some more information to understand at the end of the day. also these other characters, like this one character named Daniel, the main character, the sister, the mom, a mom, father, like, I was just like, oh man, I need some more story. I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know if this character is bad. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're a cheater. I don't know if they aren't. I don't know if this mother is a good person or a person who likes kids, really, because she acts like she doesn't, and I don't know, she does like kids, because she's acting like, I don't understand. So I really can say they were fine characters. They could have been done better, though, if they got more story, and just, I feel like it just could have been a lot better, in my opinion. So characters are going to be in the mix. Also, that's going to be in the mix is the ending. A lot of people might say,
they did a good job with the ending.
I liked it a lot.
They ended it strong.
but in my opinion, I can't say that because I don't understand the ending, really. I mean, I understand it technically, but like the full-on ending, everything leading up to it, and it's just like, I'm just like, what? Once they show that final shot of the ending, by the way, I'm like, oh, okay, I understand a bit. But there's just still some unanswered questions in my mind. I'm just like, wait, hold on, is this solved? Is this better? Wait, hold on, I need more information. I don't get it. So, it's a nice ending, but I just feel like maybe if I rewatch it, I'll be like, yeah, that ending was a positive, or nah, that ending is going into negatives. I don't know what I was thinking. But until then, I'm just gonna say it could have been done a better way, but it did good. It did good. So I'll give the ending a mix. But now we're moving on to something that's no good and just negative. So here, sadly, people, are the negatives. The stuff where you're gonna be like, yeah, that definitely they did not do a good job at that. And really, I only have one negative on my mind, because this is one of those, like I said, this is one of those watch for fun movies. You can put it on, you will get invested, but it's just one of those times like, I wonder what to watch. Oh, I have this movie. Alright, yeah, let's put it on. And that's basically what this movie is. So I don't really know what to say for negatives. So I'll just say this. My only negative is the backstory with this hand, because this is about a movie that you can talk to the dead with. With this hand, you can talk to the dead with. But there's really no backstory of the hand. Like, someone just found it, that's really it, and then boom. We're never really figuring out the backstory. And, you know, that's understandable. Because if we did, it probably would have dragged out the movie. But I want to know, where did this hand come from? How did it get here? Who is it from? Like, what is this hand from? I'll give them a pass, though. I'm going to give them a pass, though, because they already have confirmed, with the original people coming back, that there is going to be a sequel titled Talk to Me, the sequel. And, you know, so I'll give them a pass. Hopefully they do more backstory with the hand in that movie. But, yeah, I'm going to give you a pass this time until I see the movie. I'm not seeing the sequel. Forget that. I ain't seen that sequel. I'll just look at the spoiler reviews. Forget that. But, yeah, also, one last thing. This movie was made by twin brothers
From YouTube.
We are in a new era, people. Someone else is making a movie from someone that is a YouTuber is making a movie now. So a kid from in high school is making The Backrooms into a movie, because that was his creation. And now these twin brothers have made a movie with A24, and they're from YouTube. So we're in a new generation, and one day when I get to 1,000 subscribers or so, maybe 100,000, maybe Hollywood will finally see me and be like, this man has movie ideas, because I make movie idea videos too, just so you know. And I always wanted to be a film director, so if I ever got that opportunity, I am using that. I am taking it. I'm gonna figure out how to make a movie, and whenever that Hollywood contacts me, I'm gonna be like, so, where's the contract? But yeah, that's crazy. Twin brothers from YouTube were able to make this movie, and they're gonna come back for the sequel as well. That is impressive. But like I said, this is one of those movies you watch for fun. You can put it on the TV screen and be like, okay, I don't know what to really watch. I put this on. This is a good flick. I'm gonna watch this. But in my opinion, I'm a person who can't do horror well. So in my opinion, a person like me, they're gonna be like, oh, talk to me. I'm gonna get the Mario Bros. Yeah, this is a good choice. Actually, wait, I still like horror. Alright, I'm gonna get Scream. And yeah, now this leads us into the ratings, where I rate certain things. And, yes. So for action, I'm gonna give action 2.5 stars. This movie doesn't really have any action. The real action you're gonna get is when something is being possessed or something like that, and just like, oh, okay, that's a little bit of action and some other stuff, but yeah, so not much action. I'm gonna give it 2.5 stars. For comedy, I'm also gonna give it 2.5 stars. I was watching this movie and really, I don't think I laughed once. I was just like, okay, you know, and there's some funny parts, I bet, that people are gonna laugh at, but you know, they don't really laugh. You're just like, all right. You know, so I'll just give it 2.5 stars. There's not much comedy in my opinion. Now for drama, we're gonna give it 4 stars. The backstory with our main character and this other thing, I'm not gonna give them specifics. And this sister and brother and this drama with the hand. Like, I think they did a good job with that. They did a great job, and I was like, oh, I'm so curious, and I'm actually curious, and I hope to see good things come out of it. So for drama, 4 stars. Now for horror, I'm gonna give horror 4.5 stars. This movie was scary in my opinion, and it doesn't have to be like because of gruesome blood or anything like that. It's because, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This movie is really original when it comes to possessing demon movies or stuff like that. This is really original when it comes to that type of stuff. And they did a good job. Like, the horror, it doesn't have to be gruesome. It just has to be the suspense leading up to it, which makes it scary. And you're like, oh my god. And I'd never seen my sister Leah, who's 22 by the way, she just had this one scene, just like, oh my god. I felt like I could see tears from that face coming out of her eyes. And yeah, I'm gonna give horror 4.5 stars. And finally for suspense, like I said, it's the suspense leading up to the scenes and everything else that makes it scary. So it's gotta be big. And I'm gonna say, suspense gets 4 stars for me. The way they handle the suspense, and like the music tones, and there would be no music, and you're just like, huh, okay. That means you gotta pay attention to those character actions or whatever, and just like, you have no idea. And just some scenes where you feel like you know what this movie's gonna be, by the way. You feel like you know what this movie's gonna be about, but you're gonna be surprised at the end. You're like, oh, that was surprising and scary, man. Because it's one of those films that's going to be really different between a lot of other horror films. And there's not gonna be a big body count, really. There's not gonna be some big gruesome parts. There's gonna be like that one scene, and then probably another scene after that. And then you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that was scary in a different way. So 4 stars for suspense. So in my opinion, for a person like me who can't do really getting scared, alright, so just know people are just about are hovering over that like button or dislike. Because if I say something that they're not gonna like, they're probably gonna dislike. But if I say something they like, they're probably gonna like. But in my opinion, as a person who doesn't like to get scared and was really confused with this movie, I'm gonna give it, for me, a 4.5 out of 10, and I'm gonna say it was worth to rent or stream, in my opinion. And I just know, people just clicked off the video and like, oh, dislike, I'm never watching it again. But let me just say something. I'm very different from a lot of people. So I will say, I think this is a good film for a lot of you people out there. So don't take my rating for like, oh, this is a bad film, you shouldn't be watching it in theaters. In my opinion, I think it is worth to watch in theaters to decide for yourself. Because if you're like me, and you just can't do being scared well, you're probably going to want to stream this movie, or just rent it, and then just walk away at those parts, because you are not going to be able to go through that scene, I'm telling you right now. But if you're a person who loves horror, who loves to watch get scared, and loves this type of stuff, trust me, you're gonna like this movie, you're gonna love it, and for you, I'm gonna give this movie, for you, my darling, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's really original, it's really creative, and it is worth to own. In your opinion, I bet. If you like getting scared, if you like scary stuff, if you like horror movies, and if you like original stuff, you're gonna love this movie, you're gonna like it, you're gonna wanna watch it over and over, so might as well just take it home and own it. That's what I'm saying for you guys. For people like me, if you don't like getting scared, wait to stream this movie, or wait to rent it. But if you are a person who loves horror, trust me, you're gonna like this film, so you should own it. But that's my review for Talk to Me. I want to know in the comments below. So make sure you, once again, make sure you talk to me in the comments below. What did you guys think of this movie? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Go check it out for yourself, and then come back. Just to tell me what you guys thought about it. No spoilers. Save that for the spoiler review whenever I decide to make that. And thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, check out my friends and filmers, check out my social media, check it all out. It's all in the description below. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.